Talk therapy talks to your conscious mind. Hypnotherapy, however, speaks to your soul. There's no war here, just wisdom. Both talk therapy and hypnotherapy have a place in healing. Let me throw that out there. But if you've been talking about it for so long with no shift, it's time to try a different doorway. And in this video, I'll compare both paths, share real case studies, and help you find the best approach for your healing. Talk therapy equals consciousness equals logic. Hypnotherapy equals subconscious equals emotions. And so let's start with the grounding truth. Talk therapy works with the thinking mind, your conscious mind, and hypnotherapy works with your feeling mind, your subconscious mind, your heart. And you were first a heartbeat before even your brain was formed. And here's the difference between analyzing the wound and accessing the place where the wound lives. So one is analyzing, one is accessing where it lives and uprooting it. And if you imagine your mind like an iceberg, the 10% above water is your conscious mind. Logic, willpower, short-term memory, reasoning. The 90% below that you don't see is your subconscious, your emotions, your mentality, your habits, your mindsets, your beliefs, your fears, your trauma, your body memories. Talk therapy swims on the surface. Hypnotherapy dives deep below. Talk therapy is insight without always impact. Talk therapy can be life-changing, especially for self-awareness. So insight, unpacking past experiences, insight, getting language for your emotions, insight, processing grief or relationship dynamics, insight. It helps you understand the what and the why, but it doesn't always reach the emotional programming that keeps the pattern alive. That's the difference. Insight isn't always transformation. Awareness doesn't mean you have transformed anything. Knowing your wound doesn't mean it's healed. Do you agree? Okay. Now think of talk therapy like peeling an onion. Layer after layer of stories, patterns, and realizations. What happens when you reach the center and there's still a sting? And I did so many talk therapies, but I kept on saying, there's something more, there's something more. And that's where hypnotherapy came in for me. And that's where it begins. Hypnotherapy is access to changing from the inside out. Where talk therapy asks, what happened? Hypnotherapy asks, what did your subconscious believe because of it? So your subconscious has a belief from what happened. And that's what makes hypnotherapy ideal and the best for releasing childhood trauma, changing limiting beliefs. I'm not safe, I'm not worthy, I'm not enough. Rewiring emotional triggers, ending emotional or behavioral loops, healing your body, mind trauma that talk alone cannot access. See how deeply that goes? Talk therapy is like discussing how the fire started. Hypnotherapy walks into the smoke-filled room, opens the windows, and clears the air. Can you see the difference now? So you go in, you meet the emotion because it exists, you thank it, you release it, you reprogram it, and you feel lighter. It's as simple as that. As simple, and it doesn't take as long as talk therapies. You can be in for 2 years. So if you think in layers, talk therapy peels the onions, hypnotherapy goes to the core. Both modalities have value, however, but they serve different purposes. So today I'm educating you on that. Talk therapy versus hypnotherapy. Talk therapy peels the layers, hypnotherapy gets to the core. Talk therapy is conscious insight. Hypnotherapy is subconscious reprogramming. Talk therapy is long-term. You can be in therapy for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. It's long-term exploration. Hypnotherapy is rapid, is deep change. See the difference? Talk therapy is great for ongoing processing. Hypnotherapy is great for root cause healing. Talk therapy focuses on the story and you can talk for years. Hypnotherapy focuses on sensation, feelings, and beliefs. Talk therapy gives you the map. Hypnotherapy gives you the keys. If talk therapy was the door, hypnotherapy is the key. Together, they can be so powerful, but separately, they serve different needs. And one definitely is deeper than the other. Now, which challenges suit which modality? You're asking. Thank you for asking. I'll answer you. And here's a simple breakdown to help people choose what they need. Talk therapies work best for processing grief or divorce, talking through life transitions, weekly emotional support, building language for internal experiences, support in psychiatric treatments. But hypnotherapy works best for childhood trauma or emotional wounds, fears, phobias like flying, driving, public speaking. It helps panic attacks, anxiety, body-based reactions, physical ailments, confidence, worthiness, imposter syndrome, releasing guilt, shame, or subconscious blocks, changing habits like smoking, overeating, self-sabotage, drinking, drugs. It changes all those things. If your struggle is mostly mental clutter, start with talk. If it feels emotional, reactive, or stuck in the body, go deeper with hypnotherapy. I hope I've been able to help you. 2 years of therapy versus 6 sessions of hypnotherapy. The first one was talk therapy. She spent 2 years in weekly therapy trying to manage anxiety and imposter syndrome. And a lot of people, your talk therapists will collect your money. They won't tell you that they cannot help you. She understood it. If you hear her words, she was crystal clear. Oh, my childhood dynamics, my parents' expectations, my people-pleasing patterns. She had all the words. But every time she had to speak in court, she felt like she couldn't breathe. Her hands would shake. She still heard that voice, "You are not good enough." So even with all the talk therapies, she was able to label it, but they didn't heal it. After 2 hypnosis sessions, she uncovered a moment at age 7. She was told in front of her class that she talks too much and she should stop acting smart. Guess what? Her subconscious linked speaking with danger. And in hypnosis and hypnotherapy, we rewire that memory and she installed new beliefs. Her voice, she said, "My voice is valuable now. I am safe when I speak. I don't have to prove I already am." By session 6, Ngozi no longer dreaded the court. She now stands to speak with a calm presence and a fierce inner peace. Guys, therapy gave her the mirror. Hypnotherapy gave her the door out of the maze. Where do you find yourself right now? Watch this video again and write it down, because they're different tools, but same goal. Healing insight is awareness. Hypnosis is access. You can't shift what you don't see, and you can't always change what you only talk about. Talking about it just keeps it in existence. If you feel like you have talked through your pain, but you're still looping, then my brother and sister, it's time to go deeper. Not to relive it, remember, but to reprogram it. Because healing is not about choosing between logic and emotion. It's about integrating both. And I'm an integrative person. You've got to. In fact, maybe I should call myself an integrative inner harmony expert. I think I like that. Today, I want you to allow your conscious mind understand, but I want you to allow your subconscious mind release. Let your whole self be free again, because you deserve it. You are worth it. Tell yourself that. So today, I want you to assess where you feel stuck in your life. Is it surface or is it root? Try both and track your results. Both talk therapies and hypnotherapy. Use journal prompts like, what am I afraid to know? If, for example, you're afraid of doing hypnosis or going into hypnotherapy and you would rather talk for 20 years, ask yourself, what am I afraid to know? What am I afraid to find out? And then remind yourself that you're not reliving it, you're only reviewing it. And you're reviewing it to reprogram it and heal it so that you can be free. Tell yourself that. And maybe an affirmation you can use is, my healing is allowed to be swift and deep. I'll say that again. My healing is allowed to be swift and deep. And so off the back of that, what should you do? Call and book a session with me today. Your healing must be deep and swift. Start today and send me a message. Click the link below and it will direct you straight to me. And you can book a session with me and we can have such a wonderful conversation on how we both can help you shine, because my promise is we will sit, you will speak, we will ignite, and you will shine. Would that be nice? My name is Adiola Kingsley James, and I really and truly hope that these videos are doing what they're meant to do, which is empower you, make you free, and teach you how to hold your life and take it into your hands, because you have the right to, and you have the power to. I'm just giving you the awareness or showing you the awareness today. Okay, don't forget, like my videos, subscribe, and finally, share me with others. Don't keep me to yourself. I'm a beautifully lit candle and I should be set upon the hill. So do that by sharing me with others. Love and light.